There it is, my water pump. It's pumping good again. One of the problems that I had with my water pump and my sump underneath the grow bed is that I had used clear hose. See that hose? That hose is black. The reason why you use black hose in aquaponic systems outside is the algae growth. Algae is a small macroscopic plant that will grow inside of the hose if you have sunlight coming through the hose. And with the black hose, there's no sunlight coming through, so there's no algae growth inside the hose. What will happen is, if the algae growth grows inside of the hose too thick, it will clog the water all the way through down to your pump, and it'll stop your pump, and it'll stop the water flow going through the hose that's pumping the sump up to the tank. So that was my problem. So I had to go ahead, look at those beautiful blooms on the pepper plants. I had to go ahead and it was my fault. I should have known that. I should have went ahead. I had to go ahead and take the old clear hose off, clean the pump out, and attach a new black hose to the pump. That goes from the pump goes in the sump, and it pumps water from the sump back up to the fish tank, and the water comes from the grow bed. There's the water coming in to the grow bed. It drains automatically through the bell siphon once the grow bed gets full, and that's how it works. So I had to do that, a little bit of maintenance in the aquaponic system, and I still got to get to grow bed number 2 in the system. I've been doing so much in my food forest. I've been working on the other side of my food forest of my house, getting that all done, and now I can come back and start working on this aquaponics number 1, grow bed number 2, get that going, because I have some seedlings that have to go, not some seedlings, some plants, juvenile plants that I grew from seed that are in aquaponics number 2 that has to go into grow bed number 1 next to this grow bed right here. As you can see, I had to take out all my collard greens because I had peppers growing. So I took out my collard greens and I ate the collard greens. As a matter of fact, I didn't throw them away. I ate them, you know. So nothing goes to waste. And I potted the rest of the grow bed out where I took the collard greens out, and I potted them with more of my growing pepper plants. So now I have in this grow bed, I have, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 pepper plants, 2 very, very fast growing tomato plants, and 2 cabbages, all in this grow bed now. Everything's planted for the summer. So, because what's going to happen here in southern Texas, here in the Houston area, is it's going to get so hot out here, and I'm going to have to cover this this hoop house with my shade cloth probably in about 30 days here, or it'll burn all these plants up. Believe it or not, it gets so hot out here. So everything's growing very good, as you can see. I even have pepper plants that are starting to bloom, like this one. Look at that. Look at those blooms coming in. I'm getting my first peppers coming. Look at all those blooms. There's one bloom's already open, and more coming. I had 2 larger pepper plants, this one, another one over there, that are going into bloom, and I'll have lots of peppers growing in this bed. So, like I was saying earlier, I always say this is a journey. It's not a race. The first thing I have to do is get all my infrastructure up, get all my aquaponics infrastructure up, the grow beds, the tanks and all that, get them going, and then I plant. So I'm still doing that. But I still have lots of food growing. And then I'm working on the other 2 parts of my food forest. I'm working on that. This is the back side of my food forest. This is where all the aquaponic systems are. Then I have the other 2 sides of my food forest where I'm growing fruit trees, different types of fruit trees, and then I'm growing my dragon fruit on the other side of my food forest. So I have 3 parts of my food forest that I'm working on right now. Look at this tomato plant. Look at that tomato plant. It's getting nice and big. And I have one over here, the other one, that's going into bloom right now. There's a purple cabbage. My green cabbage, getting nice and big. I hope these guys get done before it gets too hot. And another pepper plant. Here's my other pepper plant going into bloom, as you can see. Here's my other tomato plant that has blooms already on it. Look at those blooms. So, and I made a trellis pot, not pot, but a plant holder, a plant stake out of trellis. I love these. So I can use these every year. I make them with a 1/2 inch pipe, and I tie the tomato plant up to it, and it grows right up with no problem. So you guys have a nice Sunday on this beautiful, beautiful day. It's a little windy out here, but it's gorgeous. Everything's looking good, as you can see. And I still have a lot of things to do in my backyard food forest. I still call it a new beginning. So it's not even halfway done yet. Not even halfway. So it's a journey. It's no race. It's going to be very, very quite beautiful when I have everything I want, everything up and running. It's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous food forest. Y'all have a nice Sunday.